What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming to my channel. My name is One of a Kind Vlogs. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Now, today, I don't know what we're going to talk about today, but I do know that the world is getting crazy and crazy every single day. The people in Boston and New York, prayers go up to them, to the ones that passed away. Um, Gun violence seems to be a number one top priority nowadays. It's a shame that you can be 18 or 21 and get a rifle over the counter. I mean, come on now. They got to make it a little bit stricter, man. You can get the Uzis and I ain't gonna say Uzis. Let's say you'll be able to get you can get an AR-15 off over the counter. Yeah, but who wants an assault rifle? For what? What the heck you need an assault rifle for? That's crazy. That's plumb freaking crazy. Seriously. I'm gonna go into the thing. I'm 21. I'm gonna go in there and buy a assault rifle over the counter. It's freaking ridiculous, man. Freaking ridiculous. Now, if it was me, I would ban all guns. I mean, all of them. If you don't have a permit, you're not legal. You don't have no felonies on your record. Then yeah, you can get one. But if you got a felony or you got a record, you shouldn't be able to get now. That's just my preference. That's just my preference. They need to stop that all across the board. They need to put down the laws where they can't get them type of guns so they can do the damage they doing to other people, destroying other people's families. And you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I just don't. He 18, he gone for a while. And I say a while, I mean a long time. I just don't understand it. I don't. Back in the days, I ain't had to help for me. I just bought a gun for protection because you can get it off the street for no reason. I mean, for nothing, but nothing. But hold on, I'll be right back. What I'm gonna do tonight? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Thank you very much. We are going to be okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of those days. Thank you very much. One of those days. One of those days. One of those days. Mm. Let's talk about bringing them games back. Like I said, I'm bringing them games back. Um, uh, it's a possibility that categories could be played this weekend. Y'all get hype in the chat. Uh, I got to figure out what the prize is going to be. I did go today look at a couple of gift cards. I maybe can bring to the chat, but you know how that is. This one. Cali King, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Thanks for coming in tonight. Man, I was talking about that shooting they had in the Bronx. About that 18, I think it's 18-year-old kid that shot all them people, man. I was like, yo, they need to ban this so we can't get them over the counter. You gotta have your background check. You gotta have all that stuff checked. I mean, it's pitiful. Plum freaking pitiful, dude. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Oh, hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Neighbor. One of those days, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Someday, when that day comes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright someday. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. No. Jesus, and he died on the cross. You can't make me down here. No, 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 no. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. No. One day when I was lost, Jesus died on the cross. You can't make me down here. No. You can't make me down here. Take me down here. You can't make me down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on, Wolf? Oh, you can't make me down here. What's going on, Uncle Joe? Hey, that's right. I'm here, Lord. I know that's right. Hello there. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Triple C Raid. I appreciate that. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. You can't make me down here. Oh no. I never said a mumbling word. I never said a mumbling word. I never said a mumbling word. Oh no. One day when I was lost, Jesus died on the cross. You can't make me down him. No. You can't make me doubt him. That's right. Now, I got to think of a subject to talk about tonight. And I don't know what that is yet, but it will come to me. Oh, yes, it will come to me, though. I think I'm playing some gospel music. Let me see. Don't want to mess it up tonight. Let's play some gospel music. Gospel music. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to my show. Highway. God, to forgive me. Everything. Mhm. Let's talk about, I don't know, because I didn't talk about so much stuff here lately. I talked about uh, everything, diabetes, stress. Yeah, I did do one on stress, happiness, depression. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's next. Holy Spit and Fire, Sister Jane, what's going on up in the building? Everyone hit the like button. Thank you there, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I don't know, man. There's a lot of sisters that was talking tonight, kind of hit home a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just so that, well, how you doing, Triple C? How you doing, Auntie? A lot of stuff, man. Just me knowing that my cousin was in that grocery store, just kind of hit home, man. She made it out safe, but it's just the principle of it. And then I'm looking at how he get a hold of all that stuff he had, tactical gear, head tactical gear. He was live. They say he was on live, filming that stuff as he was doing it. I mean, who has that kind of power? That's what I don't get. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how he got their weapons. I don't know how he got none of that stuff. But they need to ban that stuff across the board and do a thorough check on everybody that wants one of those suckers. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get it off the street and you get caught with it, that's on you. I'm going the legal way. I used to be one of those out there in the street. I used to buy that thing out there on the block. I used to carry every day, but now I want to be legalized to carry it. Maybe I need to go to Texas. Wow. But I talked about today. I dropped a video today talking about after I went to the foot. No, I'll take it back. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. Talking about yeah, it was a senseless crime. They say he drove 200 miles to get to a dominant black neighborhood and just opened fire. It's crazy. But I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow talking about when I went to the foot doctor and I was talking about anybody that is a diabetic or anybody that knows anybody that's a diabetic. Hello, Kiki. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I advise you to tell them to go to the doctor ASAP, go to the emergency room ASAP. They got a sore on their foot. They need to go. I talked about that, and I talked about a little story about myself. I gave a little story in there about myself. Premier, Premier Hale. How you doing? Glad to see you in the chat tonight. Everybody showing love is what I'm talking about. So I gave a little insight about me. You have to look at the video. I'm not gonna go into details about that, but it's something everybody needs to hear. I've been touching subjects here lately that I think other people won't touch. Cancer, diabetes, diabetes. Um, Tay Weezy up in the building, dragging that wagon, dragging the wagons up in the building. Uh, let's go, baby. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I've been asking about you, Tay Weezy, too. I thought you was hiding on me. Glad to see you back in the chat, back in the roster. I think I shared your video out today too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did. Tay Weezy, how you doing? Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Welcome in Premier Hall. Oh, is that Hall or Hill? Premier Hill. Okay. Tay Weezy? Yeah, hey, I saw what I ain't want to have to come and get you. I ain't want to have to come and get you. No, hey, Tay, you know better than that. You know you got to check in. You got to check in, bro. Make sure you good. Just from heaven, just from heaven, check from heaven. Boy, Wolf coming in here, boy. What's up, bro, Brian? What's up, bro, Wolf? I'm up in here spitting it like last year. Family got a nibble a bit. Yeah, you go ahead and do what you do. We ain't going nowhere. What up, done, my bro? Whoop. Yes, right. Thanks a lot. Hey, no problem. No problem, man. Hey, come on in, man. Anything you want us to discuss, talk about? Hey, the floor is open. Matter of fact, let me drop my link. The floor is open for discussion. I was just saying maybe about a weekend I might test that category game out. I may do a trial run. Hey, Tay Weezy. He just said he can't see LeBron play. What? Man, get out of here, man. Y'all better stop talking about LeBron. Tell him, Dana. Tell him, Auntie. What? You better stop talking about it. You better stop talking about it. Premier, show your face, man. Whoop, whoop. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Same thing, different day.
So what now?
Same thing, different day.
Yeah, I know that's right. I'm glad to see you in the chat.
Hey, you too. I'm glad to see you're live. Somebody to say hi to. I
So
mean,
what now?
I say somebody to say hi to. Man, it's hard to find people now on StreamYards. Like everybody like being making their own
Oh
videos
man, they can come in here anytime, man. It's all good in the hood.
in the hood where you live.
Yeah,
Like I mean,
you
I'm
know,
not.
I'm just saying it's all good, you know.
I mean, like you live in the hood because like I live right in the border of a whole bunch of gang territories. So I'm hoping I don't piss off your hood. So I don't want
No,
no.
no, no, no. I'm not in the hood, man. I'm in the rich section. I'm not in the hood. I don't live in the hood.
It's like I don't want to mess anybody up. They're gonna come over to my house and toilet paper my yard. I don't know. Worse, drive-by shooting. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot. That's what I was talking about earlier about the one that shot all them people up in the Bronx, man. I mean, you know,
Yeah, because people are.
who gonna drive 200 miles though to get to where they're going to do that? I'm not gonna do it. I can just go
I,
right down the
I don't
street.
know. A lot of people will because it's just out of the spite of whatever their homie said. You know, it's like if you're a homie of a homie, the homie said this guy did something bad to you, and it's like, oh, they're gonna look out for their homie and shoot somebody's house up. I'd be like, man, my homies ain't gonna be that close to me to get me to do something like that. Ain't never gonna happen.
I ain't gotta
My
drive 200
parents ain't
miles.
gonna ever let me cause drama on somebody's family, period. And I just say that's kind of ridiculous. You going out of bounds there.
I can just go down the street and do that. I ain't gotta go 200 miles to do it. That's crazy.
But yeah, that those the cartel in Mexico that they're so freaking weirdly loyal that they'll do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean it's not like maybe weirdly loyal. Maybe it's kind of a thing that, like I mean, I just say is that we are supposed to be Americans, right? And
Right,
we are supposed to be that loyal to one another. But yet our
right,
country's falling apart.
right.
We ain't loyal to our brothers or our sisters or our freaking neighbors in general. And we need to be loyal. We need to be the
True.
people to stand up for whatever the heck your neighbor believes in. It doesn't matter if they don't believe in what you believe in. It doesn't matter. You still stand up to the fact that they have a right to believe in what they want to believe in. That's the American way.
True.
I mean, that's what our forefathers fought for. That we can believe in what we want to believe in and not get freaking beat down over it. And then not only that, we also had these type of morals back in the day in the 60s and the 70s where you couldn't outrageously say, oh, we can believe in the moral stuff and you got to respect what we believe in. No, we don't have those morals. We never had those morals. I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people didn't realize back in the day. You know, like this, I don't know if we want to go there, but it's that
You just have open discussion.
it's that gender thing. It's that gender, like, oh my gosh, I am a boy and I'm not a girl. I have a penis, but I'm not a boy because I identify as a girl. That's an abomination. That is not based off of our Constitution. Our Constitution is literally based off of biblical things, and since they separated church and state back in, like, I can't remember what year it was, it all fell apart. We have to have a ground of morals to have our Constitution to be upheld. Morals, like, means that what you are is what you are. You can't define a new definition. You can't change the definition of a word in the dictionary just because you said the F word and says, nope, in my dictionary, the F word means, how are you? You know, you can't do that.
No, I think we need more Jesus Christ in everything, man. To be honest with you, because he's the only one ruling the world. That's just me.
I
They
wish.
say a
I
long
wish.
clock. They say a long clock wakes you up in the morning, but they ain't the long clock that wakes you up in the morning.
Wouldn't that be great if we could have a little bit more Jesus Christ awareness in this world?
I mean,
I
he's
mean, but
here.
that ain't gonna happen unless, I mean, you can't push it. They got to see it for their own eye. They gotta, let's just say, they gotta feel it in their own heart. They gotta know that that's actually real. But it is so hard to find out that that is even a possibility. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I lived in it for years. I mean, I mean, that is still eating at my back of my mind, going, is there a possibility otherwise? I mean, honestly, if you really looked at history and you knew history as well as I did, or the actual record of what we know as history, or
Mhm.
as what's been reported as history, see, there's a huge gap in knowledge because the internet just kind of got people away from the Encyclopedia Britannicas, and so we got a whole bunch of misinformation out there. So it's like a lot of people have gotten away from the real sense of reality. It's creepy. I'm telling you, we living in hell right now. We don't have
Yeah.
no accurate knowledge. We have no way of getting. Well, the only way we can get accurate knowledge, and this is the one thing that no matter what will prove to yourself, if you actually have a conscience still, if you didn't deplete it and or mutilate it, is if you have a conscience that can prove to you, because that is your side of one side of what's common sense. You know, it's like, does this feel right? Does that make sense? Your conscience will also tell you what is feels right, and in your logical sense, our intelligence doesn't come from
Somebody in the chat said
nowhere
we
else
need.
than
Somebody
God.
said we got to pray.
Yes, you have to pray. You have to ask for a little bit of guidance. You don't need a lot. You just
No,
need a
you don't.
little
Common sense.
common sense. You come with a ton of common sense to make you realize that a lot of the stuff in that book is completely legit. Now, so what about the little there's a lot of conflicts they want to point out and try to make you think, oh my gosh, 1 0 is missing here, 1 0 is missing there, and it's like, oh my God, really? You're gonna get so freaking technical? Yes, it's inspired by God and beneficial for teaching. It never says in there in itself that it says it's completely accurate. No, it's just a guide to point you to the understanding, not a full-fledged documentary, like onslaught document. No, it's never going to be that. We already know that.
Yeah,
So
true.
don't think that it's going to be like something like that. I mean, a lot of people get all crazy on that. I mean, it's like I know. I mean, there's a lot of people that will disagree with me on this, but I think I know. How about this? In my opinion, I really feel that God is like a loving creator, right? He created us, and if we make mistakes, and if we fall and we die, or we make
Yeah,
mistakes,
we ain't
whatever,
perfect. We ain't
yeah,
never perfect.
if we don't do everything He says, it's just He makes Him unhappy, and that's one thing we don't want to do is make our dad or father unhappy, and if especially if He's the one that created our bodies, but if we had that connection with Him, we would feel that connection, but we don't. 90% of us don't have that type of connection with God. I don't. I'm not saying I have that type of connection with God, but I'm saying if I did, then I would feel every time I did something wrong, I would feel like I just I pissed off my father, and I would be irritated that I did that, and it would bother my soul, and I would fix it, and I would ask for forgiveness. But that's the type of relationship that it kind of says in the Bible that we want to recreate with God, and kind of develop. And that's the only way you can develop that is by talking and praying. Praying isn't like, oh, forgive me of my sins and blah blah blah. No, it's literally like, hey, God, how you doing today? Father in heaven, and then you just go on and talk about your day. And then you say amen, and you say, hey, I send this through your son Jesus. I mean, and that's how you send it, because the only way it can go to him through him is what it says. And the only reason we believe this, and the only reason I think it's 100% legit, is the fact that we live in the year 2022. Now we have records of this whole massive earthquake and all this thing. Everybody really knew back 2,000 years ago. We didn't have records back that long ago, so it's really hard to. It's just so much mind blowing to not think that it's a possibility. So just because it's a possibility, but once you start to feel it a little bit, you feel it. You do feel it. The more you do it, the more you feel it, and it's not hard to fall out of it either.
Okay. Colleen says, I have that connection. You can have that connection too at Premier Hill.
I know, but you got to keep it. And if you lose it, you lose it. And then if you get it back, you lose it. And then once you lose it, you lose a lot of awareness. I've
Yeah.
been there. You lose a lot of awareness. Man, I still never gonna sit there and say, hey, I don't know God. I'm just like, I think I know God. I think I mean, the only thing is, I just looking at it from the other perspective, a lot of people coming in, they look at it and they say, oh my gosh, God can't be real. And it's like, that's the part where it's like, how? How can't he be real? That's the point where you go there and you go, and you're going to be in a never-ending debate. Never ending. It's wasting your time trying to debate. It's like trying to fight with a flat Earth theory guy. Like, and he knows the Earth is round, but yeah, he's going to try to prove to you that the Earth is flat.
Colleen
So
said the Bible is a record book.
I know it has a ton of. That's the only thing, is the one thing that really holds my stance and always keeps me, and you can't phase me, because this statement in Genesis, my spirit will not reside with man for more than 120 years. After the flood, find a man with proof that lived in the last freaking 1,000 years, that has lived more than 120 years. An accurate record of 120 years. Not by every whatever calendar you can, and then we can try to calculate, see if it was exactly whatever the biblical 120 years would have been. So, because it's different. There was 13 months in the biblical calendar, so if they lived to be 131, that would be right on spot, I think. It's creepy though. It's creepy because it's real, and
Yeah, so how's your day going?
it's going good. You know, it's like I've been programming plugins for Minecraft and stuff, so I've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, like you're in there racing horses or something.
Right now, I was trying to figure out how I program some, like trying to save into a .mc file structure, and it pissed me off, and so I says I'm gonna take a break and go on YouTube.
Yeah, so you can find a lot on here.
I know. Haven't seen you in a while. I ain't gonna lie. Man, when's the last time I've been on your stream? Like never, or if not, if maybe once.
Hmm.
I really don't remember the last time I've been on your stream.
Wow.
It's
I'm on
been a
here just
while, hasn't it?
I'm on here just about every normally during the day I play music
No, but I
during
mean,
the
all I
day.
can say is if I've been on your stream before, I don't remember the last time I've been on your stream.
Oh, Joe, I was gonna tell Joe, look what I got on, Joe. Ain't no LeBron today, it's old Chicago Bulls, baby. I'm a LeBron fan, man, but I had to put this shirt on for Joe today. Chicago Bulls.
What's it say? Was it Chicago Bulls?
Yeah.
I like the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
They're good.
street what does it say? Street bullies.
Street bully. Nice.
We got a picture of a the bull in a hoodie with a 23 at the top.
Nice.
I don't wear it like that because I'm a LeBron man.
So the what is that? Silver or gold necklace?
Right here,
Yeah.
stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
I ain't gotta
That's
worry about it
absolutely
turning. I got it on my wrist too.
stainless steel.
Yeah. I paid I paid 13 for this one with the bracelet, and then I paid about $6 for this one. The bracelet.
That's cool.
Then
Hey,
I got a cross about this
I'm glad
big.
they're not gold. There's some really expensive stuff, you know.
I got
The
I
stainless
got a
steel
cross
doesn't.
I got a cross about this big and a Pillsbury Doughboy about this big. The charm. I don't wear them though.
uh,
Draw too
So
much
yeah, be
attention.
careful with that if you're ever in the realm of a Ghostbuster movie.
If I'm where?
Pillsbury Doughboy. I say anytime you're in the
Oh,
next
oh.
Ghostbusters movie, you better be careful with that Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, I will show it. I got it over there. I should show it to you.
Gonna turn
It's
into a
huge.
stick up marshmallow
It's
man.
huge. Now hold on, I'm gonna get it for you. It's huge. I go out like that. I have it right there on me. I don't play them games.
That's what you say. I should come up with my cat.
But I do got a gold Gucci though. I got a gold Gucci chain over there. But I ain't, in my cross right here.
Now there's a thing that I always thought in the Bible where Jesus says guard yourself from idols, and another thing that Jesus stated about his uh his mother Mary
Yeah.
is like get away from me woman, and it was all about her being an idol, and then everybody starts making a cross on what he died on, if he died on a cross or a stake, some biblical statements. Like I really just highly don't, it doesn't
I
really into
don't
me. It's like
I don't
I
like the
don't understand
one I
how
don't
that
I
makes a
don't like the
difference.
I don't like to wear the
But
cross
the
with him
but
hanging on it. Because
I
he's not
know, but
on it.
that's the thing. It's a carved image of him dying, and who the heck would want to like wear that? Not only that, but a cross
Like
or something to symbol what he died on is not
mhm.
nothing God would want you. It's an idol. It's an image. It's a carved creation of something. We know the meaning of what Jesus died for. We keep it in our heart. We don't keep it on a necklace. That's the only
That's
point
why I don't
that
wear it.
I think.
I don't even wear this. Because it'd be like
I know
I'm
that's the only thing that I think is kind of confusing when it comes to some religions when they hold those crosses up. It's kind of confusing when we if you really start to learn or dig into
yeah,
the
yeah,
religion
yeah.
of Christianity. It
I
kind
wear
of
these all
confuses
the
me
time.
there. Not saying I'm it's just my opinion.
Mhm.
Not saying I'm right. Just saying God
I mean,
knows.
that's just
Right?
your opinion. I mean,
Yeah. And just don't want nobody
but
get
now
offended
if
at all.
if it's a cross, if it's a cross like this, and they got Jesus Christ on it, I will not wear it because he's not on the cross. He died, and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. When
and it doesn't
they
even
went
in
to
a
the
lot
tomb,
of
he was
side.
gone. So
There's only like one or two religions that don't even believe he died on a cross. They believe that he died on a stake. I
true.
think there's two that don't even think he died on a cross because it was too early before crosses were used for crucifixion. They just hung him on a stake. They literally just stuck him on a tree. And even in older versions of the Bible, they actually says tree and not cross. You know, the other one that was another thing that popped up, and I agree, but the only point is, and I sit here and feel like what it doesn't matter how he died. It matters what matters is he died. What he died on, that's not the point. That was never the point
Not
of the
it.
death.
The
It
only
was
point
what
is
he
he
died on.
rose.
So
He
everybody like
rose.
sitting there getting all in particular about oh blah blah blah. That doesn't change
Yeah, we know
anything.
Colleen.
End of story. He died, and what he died for is don't let that dilute you, because a lot of people will sit there and let oh, it was a treaty. It was a treaty on a stake. It was a stake across. And it's like you're gonna totally fight over the most irrelevant freaking concept of the whole entire ordeal. That's not the purpose of what he did, and that probably pisses God off more than anything. Is you fighting over the the details of something, especially when even Jesus says, "Do not." He said this. He said this. Do not concern you about heavenly things when you can't even understand what's on this planet.
That's true.
He said it directly. Why the hell are you concerned whether you died on a stake or a cross? Then that'll if he said that, then why the hell are you wearing a cross or worshiping a cross or even like like kissing the cross or having it on your neck? What is it such a sacred emblem? Guard yourself from idols, it says many times in the Bible, and you're gonna sit there and have a carved image, and you know how mad that makes God. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm just saying, there's a couple of things I know God that pisses God off, and those are carved images, as we can see in Moses, back in the days of Moses, when they were like carving these golden things, and Moses broke the ding Ten Commandment tablet, and people died. I mean, it pisses him off. Anything with idols on it. You don't want nobody, especially something that cannot see, nor hear, nor talk.
Yes,
Pet your damn cat before you start rubbing your cross. I mean, I'm just saying, because an animal can feel affection. They're living, they're breathing. A cross can't feel a damn thing. It's a freaking ornament. It's a it's a representation of something you don't even know 100% for a fact whether it actually was the case, and then it definitely, how is that an exact duplicate carvation of Jesus? I can just say is, well, there's so many flaws to that philosophy that, but it's just people have done it for many many years, and so it gets passed down through generation, and I don't know. I mean, that's just, there's so many religions, there's so many outcomes, but all I can tell you is this: is I know that there's no fact other than the fact that there's God. There's God, and that there's this. I know that there's a God. I know there's a creator. Now I know, based on history, that there's definitely been a flood, because obviously the earth looks like there's been a flood. Everything lines up like there's been a flood. It also lines up like there's been a great earthquake. Our calendars have changed. There's definitely been a great earthquake, like it says in the Bible. Everything lines up to the Bible, the Holy Bible, 100%. I am, I have yet to find a reason not to believe, and that's a fact. Now, when I can get my wings, I'll be down. I will fly like the damn world and get over this thing. You know what I mean? I'll fly away.
He's something else. He's something else, bro.
I'm flying. I'm just not high enough.
Something else.
But I really don't. I really looking at this, I'm so creeped out because I know that something's coming, and I know looking in Chronicles and Corinthians and everything, I know there's something coming,
Yeah,
like
he coming.
something like atomic bomb or something like like a freaking great meteor is gonna come, and it's gonna be soon. But who knows how soon? That's the whole thing is time. This is the funny thing that I just realized, and I think I realized it right. What do you think? Time on the essence of the Bible. This is the funny thing that I think I might have discovered. It's creepy and might twist your brain around a little bit. What do you want me to explain it? It's not that hard to explain. It's just hard to fathom.
Go ahead.
Okay, so time in the Bible it says God. It says this specifically: for one day is 1,000 years. To God is one day. And it says it in multiple places, right? It says 1 day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. 1 day is 1,000 years, and one day is I mean, how? You know what? I need to freaking look it up so I can read it correctly. Exactly how it was done. It's like one. All you have to do is search 1 day, 1,000 years, 1 day, 1,000. Google will find it for me. It automatically found it. Yeah, 2 Peter 3:8. 1 day is like 1,000 years. Says, but do not forget that one thing, dear friends, with the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like one day. Now, read into this a little bit more carefully. Peter basically says, is basically God's time is 1,000 times slower than our time, and also is 1,000 times faster. I didn't catch the second part of that because my brain's a little slow, right? You understand this, right? Saying, I think the perspective. Like I caught this perspective, and it makes perfect sense because if you think about the time that light travels, he created light, and so he's faster. God's faster than light, right? So that would mean.
Wait, hold on. You said God is a bastard?
No.
Oh.
No, I said faster than light.
Oh, fast. Okay.
Anyway,
I heard it. I was like, wait a minute. All right, go ahead.
So God, this is the thing that I just thought. This was not even a week ago. I think I came up with this. I was like, I always think about God a lot. But either way, 1,000 of our days. It says right here, Peter says this, but it also says this in the Old Testament too. This is Peter in the New Testament saying that, dear friends, with the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, like, not giving an exact number estimate, and 1,000 years like a day. So that means that God, one of our days is like 1,000 years to him. But then on top of that, it's saying at the same exact time, it's 1,000 years to him too. I mean, his time, he's been a king of eternity. He's goes so slow, but yet so fast. He can see. That's, and I even thought about our heartbeat and how we think and how everything can actually take place. If you think about every single time your heart beats, that takes time, right? And then what is time? Time is a measurement from our perspective.
Okay, because when you just not cutting you off, when you just said that,
there's an understanding of reality that I've accumulated over the years, that we live in the now. There's never a future. There's never a tomorrow. We live in God's realm of eternity.
Yeah,
We only understand the time that we have. We only
yeah, because
understand the
tomorrow not
clock,
promised.
the Earth spinning and the solar system and everything else like that. But God's time, there is nothing spinning. He caused everything to spin. So we living in God's time. God's time is, He caused it to spin. He knows how fast He caused things to spin. He knows how everything works. So we spin. What's really creepy, that saying is 1,000, and we spin at 1,000 miles per hour, and then the funny thing about all the other numbers that add up to everything. So the whole thing is like our heartbeat, a millisecond is a thousandth of a second, right? You can go down farther than that to measure time, right? But anyway,
Mhm.
I think that's what that means. Like God is
Well,
so far advanced that He is 1,000 times 1,000. Like He sees time 1,000 times slower than we do, but yet He's so used to it, it's 1,000 times faster. And I think that's what that meant. And maybe in
well,
another language, it would make more clear sense because that's translated.
I'm reading it right now, and it says a one day is as 1,000 years. It's God's warning to those who deny creation in the worldwide flood.
2 Peter 3:8-9.
Yeah, that's at the top of it, but at the Second Peter 3:8 says, but do not overlook the one fact, beloved, that with the Lord one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
In 1,000 years
three
as
eight.
one day. So He literally sees it both ways. And I didn't catch that. I didn't catch the concept of that until recently. And why would He say as one day? No, He's not talking about us as one day. He's talking about the fact that He sees one day as 1,000 years. It takes 1,000 years of our days for Him to go through one day, and a
Now,
thousand years of
oh,
our days to go through one. I think they're
night
all
KT.
connected. Am I
Now,
wrong?
it does say,
Wouldn't that be an accurate statement of what it meant? And it makes perfect sense for God to know time at that level. And if
now
you
it
see
it does
Ant-Man and
it
all
does
those other,
also say the argument usually goes as follows. Second Peter 3:8 tells us that one day of God's time is 1,000 years of man's time. Therefore, we when we read Genesis 1, it is not telling us that God created in 6 24 hour days. Each day,
exactly, and that proves
each
it.
day in God's time might just be
And
a
that proves
relatively
it.
long period of
That
time on earth.
the whole thing is that's a lot of things. Everybody realizes one day, whatever you considered one day. What do you think God considered one day? I mean, approximately 1,000 years was one day. But how did He approximate His 1,000 years when He didn't have a clock? I mean, God didn't have a clock in the first day.
I know he
God,
says God
God
created the heavens and the
Himself
earth.
didn't even
God
have
is
a clock.
already there at the very beginning, before the creation and before time itself. God creation of the universe marks the beginning of time. Also see, if God created the universe, then who created God? So it makes no sense to say that one
No,
day
who
of
created
God's
God?
time
The
is
whole thing
equivalent
about time
of a
in
thousand years.
relativity is the fact that God existed in time, and in irrelevant didn't exist. There was a beginning of
Good
time,
night, Kiki. Love
but that
you. Love you,
time
Kiki.
was always now. That time is not time. That time was forever because there is no measurement. It's a creepy sensation. We can't compute it, I don't think. But an infinite amount of time can go by, until somebody goes like that. If you're God, and that's obviously what they're saying. An infinite amount of time went by in the universe until God said, "Let there be light." Until God woke up or
Yeah,
even got
because
created.
it's got it right here.
God
It said he had
created,
already created a
but
light
he
source
already
on
the
day one.
eternity as soon as he said that because he was around forever before everybody. And you know what? The holy point is, and the concept of us and our minds since we're related to God doesn't mean that God never had a beginning. It just
Well,
means that he's the king of eternity because he's been around for all time, because he created time. Because there's been
what?
no universe before him. There's been nothing but
Well, I know
blackness
he
before
said
him.
right here. He says,
So if
let's see.
that
He
theory
says,
of mine is possible, doesn't demean God. God is a miracle of life, the creation of life. That was the whole Big Bang thing is God.
well, they,
The,
well, they also said in the first day he created light, day one, but the actual sun, moon, and stars were not
no, in the
created until
beginning,
the
God
fourth
created the
day.
heavens and the earth. On the first day, that's
All
what it
he
says.
needed is
It starts
rotating
off
curve.
in Genesis like that. But then on the first day, he said, God said, "Let there be light."
Yep. And on the fourth day
Because he was stuck in darkness.
is the sun, moon, and stars, and then he rotated the earth, which gives you evening and morning.
Yeah, well, that's when he created like the sun, and he rotated the earth, and and honestly, it was pretty much that's kind of like an overview, probably
Oh
not the most
Lord.
scientific overview of how it was created, but it was like just an idea of what God did. Not you think he's gonna write in like like a whole bunch of algebraic formulas, to try to explain how he created the earth. No, I'm just saying, I just don't think that to be true. And he just wants to give an idea. It's like, hey, he created it, he did it. Everybody is freaking, he created man in his image, which means that, you know what, there is and it's not even if you read it really carefully, it says, "Let us make man in our image." Go back and look at that. That'll
Oh,
float your
I seen
boat
it. I know what you're talking about.
because it doesn't
'Cause
say "let
because
me
he made the
make
female out of
man
the
in my
rib cage
image."
of the
No,
man.
it says, "Let us make man in our image." Us? What do you mean us? Us? As in more than one? More than one person? More than one celestial angel and creature?
What's up,
Let
Alan?
us make man in our
Hey, my
image,
bro.
not let me, not let I. No, God basically was saying in that Genesis thing, let us make man in our image. Us. There's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
We're made in the image of them. There's a lot of things that we miss when we don't read it carefully. I mean, I love it. I love it too because I know it too much, but I just have no way of freaking anyways, what the hell?
Well, I appreciate you coming up here, man.
I appreciate you letting me up. It's hard to trust people to come up in your panel nowadays. They be all freaking weird trying to foreign bomb you and stuff.
No,
That's it's
I let people come up and speak their mind, and we collaborate. Other than that, I'll be on
And
here
I mean,
just
like
about every night.
once I found that you like this topic, I didn't sit here and talk about Joe Biden or some bull crap nowadays. Let's
I
talk about
mean,
something else. I knew what the topic was great. It's like I don't want to talk about that. I really don't. I keep hearing about it on YouTube, and I don't care. I don't care about Elon Musk. I'm so tired of hearing Twitter. I don't even use freaking Twitter.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't even have a Twitter account. Like Elon Musk 40. Damn you. I mean, I could have used a billion of that.
Yeah,
Freaking
that's true.
fucking steak. It's like I don't take my freaking advice from Twitter.
That's true.
I don't know. I'm kind of really irritated about that. I hate that news. I don't like the news. I don't want to talk about it. I'd rather just talk about shit we missed. Sounds funner to me. Yeah, I might make a live stream and be like, "Hey, the shit we missed."
Yeah, you
I
could.
like to start talking about this stuff because I think it's kind of awesome. It's like I still smoke cigarettes and forget my cigarettes inside. Damn it. Still smoke cigarettes. I have to use the bathroom a little bit. I'm gonna. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I still, it's creepy though. It's like God, God, God knows I'm not smoking these cigarettes towards a false idol. He knows I'm not smoking them to do something towards something else. It's like they're still unhealthy. I'm sure he still doesn't want me to do it. Common sense.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something about that. If you really want God to take you away from there, He will do it. Because my dad used to smoke. He ain't smoked in 30 years.
Well,
You gotta gradually get off of that though, because nicotine is like a drug. You have to gradually get off of that. You can't just stop cold turkey. It's just like drinking. You can't stop cold turkey. You just gotta eventually just push it on away. I used to be there. I used to smoke weed and drink every day, but
you
now I
know,
don't do that.
you gonna freaking slap me if I tell you I've quit for 7 years and I came back to it.
No, I can't. The smell of it turns my stomach.
I know. I mean, it's just like I decided I like that lightheadedness, and I'm like, oh, I want to have that one more time, and that's all it took to get right back into the habit again.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it took. And it's like I thought, oh, I can just do one lightheaded. I don't. I mean, I can survive with just one light. I just won't do it again. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm full of shit. So I'm saying it's like I play with my brain. I'm like, ah. But either way, point is, I mean, smoking a cigarette's not murdering nobody. God doesn't like you smoking cigarettes, but God definitely doesn't like you murdering or hating or holding hate in your heart. You know, that's the only thing. It's like
Mm-hmm.
all I can say is it's gonna be a tough real battle once Armageddon comes and God's coming up and telling you gotta go and you have to give your cigarettes up. Because you ain't gonna have no time left. It's gonna be a hard walk away from that immediately away. It's gonna be a tough battle. I mean, I'm just saying, I know you can do it, but it's gonna be a lot easier if you do it now instead of waiting until the last
Mm-hmm.
minute. Like I like to do.
That's true.
I'm just saying, because it says in that book a lot. The good news. It says this good news will be preached in all the inhabited earth. What is the good news? Like everybody's thinking, oh, good news, the world's going to be destroyed. God's going to destroy us that like the world. No, it just destroys the people that love the things in the world. That you're loving the sickness in this world. You're loving the disgusting nature of this world. You're not seeing the nature of the true nature of reality. You're not seeing it, so you're sucked into it. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to be destroyed because you don't see a way out. You got to see that way out, otherwise you will be destroyed. That's the
You're
good
right.
news for the people that can find their way out of this. Like I can certainly walk away from this nightmare
Mm-hmm.
now that I realize it's a freaking nightmare. No matter what, I can walk away from this nightmare.
That's true.
Because we living in a freaking nightmare, man. We're not living in a freaking world of peace and harmony and everybody loves one another. We're not living in God's understanding. We're not living in looking at people as who they are and we have no right to judge. We ain't meant to be judges. We are people. We've never been freaking at anything, any right to sit there and say, I don't love my brother, period. we don't have that type of conscience. That's why it fucks with our head. If you don't realize that, anytime you start to sit there and be like, oh, that dude's blah, 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 and you start to have an opinion about somebody, it starts to really mess with your mind because you shouldn't. You should just take it as it is. They treat you right. You hang around them. If they believe in Christ, that's when you hang around them. That's why it says that in the Bible. It says don't associate, don't trust. What it means, what it really means is don't trust people, period, that do not bring this teaching to you. I mean, it says
I mean,
some
that's just
translations
who
don't
I hang around.
associate
I hang
yourself.
around. I don't hang around
Don't
with
trust
outside
people that
people.
don't understand Christ. You don't
I don't
trust
hang around. I don't hang around outside people. I always hang around people that knows the Lord, or you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but let's
I'm
just
more.
say associating it, because the whole thing is, it says Jesus wants you to be like, and preach and everything what he did. He wants you to kind of walk in his footsteps and walk. He hung around sinners and everybody. The whole thing is you don't trust people until they've given their heart to God. And then they do it. And then once that you know that their heart is true, then you can trust them. But associate, I think, is the wrong translation when it comes to that.
No, I mean, I only hang around people
Associate.
from church.
Well, let's just say associate could mean that a different thing. Like you can be around people, your family, whatever. What I'm trying to say is Jehovah's Witnesses to me kind of destroyed the relationship with my family, which they shouldn't have done. I think that they should have still allowed it, but you just don't trust your family unless they are in the group of understanding God. I think the association part and the trusting part was a little bit more broader. I think that it should have been, you don't trust them until that you know that God trusts them, in a sense. Like, I think it's just a little bit of a mistranslation understanding there, because God, I mean, not God, Jesus is not God, by the way. I mean, I believe that. I don't know if you believe that. A lot of people think that Jesus is God, but then I'll ask you this: you don't know the day or the hour. Only the
True.
Father knows. So Jesus is not God, because God in the flesh just admitted he wasn't. There you go.
True. That's true.
So supposedly God in the flesh, which is, in a sense, I mean, it is pretty much a reflection of God, but it's not God. It's the dang son. It's the son, man. He's pretty much, God sent his son to hold it down, because God has so much love that he can't handle it. He already freaking flooded the earth. I don't know if it was Jesus that flooded the earth or if it was God that flooded the earth. I mean, that's the only thing I'm kind of confused about.
Yeah, Alvin on the chat. What's going on, Alvin in the building?
Hey, nephew.
What's happening?
No
Premier
much.
Hall. You know who Alvin is? This is Alvin. Alvin, that's Premier Hale.
Hey, Elvin.
Hey,
What's going on?
not much. Just been busy yesterday.
He ain't been busy. He ain't done nothing.
Busy.
Mm-hmm.
What
He
you
ain't
been
done
doing?
nothing.
Working.
Don't let him tell you that shit. What you been
Actually,
busy about? What you been doing?
I had to unbox stuff. I had to.
God, that looks better, man. God, like it's killing me.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, I had to unbox
Oh,
and
we
then
got a full house coming up in here tonight. Oh, look at these people coming up in here. Gamer bro, I believe this thing messed up. What's up, Gamer bro?
Wait a minute. Gamer
What you
bro?
want me to call you? Chocolate brother?
You can call me what?
Gamer
No.
bro. That's Premier Hell. Premier Hell, that's Gamer bro.
Hey, what's up, gamer bro? I think I recognize you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How's
No,
everybody
no, I
doing?
recognize the name, maybe not the face. I'm sorry, man. My eyes are so freaking. Okay, there we go. I can see you now.
Mm.
Okay, I still don't recognize you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing good.
that's good, man.
Mm. Mm.
You look like you're tired anyway. You work hard
Mm.
today? Or you hard at
Yes,
work?
yes, I
Yeah,
work
I'm
hard
gonna go use
today.
the. I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I was working hard today, like really. Um. Mm.
Colleen
Like
said,
it
where you work,
was.
Alvin?
Huh.
See, Colleen said, where you work?
Um. Person
He said
Industries.
none of your cock and picking business. No, he didn't say that. What you say,
I did
Alvin?
not. Person Industries. It's
Ooh-wee.
a workshop that I work in.
He said none of your business, Colleen. Why you want to
No,
know
I
where he
did
working
not
at?
say that. I did not say
Colleen,
that.
why you want to know where he work at for? You gonna go see him? You know my light this
Nephew,
hell up.
nephew, you is funny.
Oh, she said,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
okay. Okay, so you gonna go see him, huh? Yeah, okay. Go ahead, be my guest. I've been getting all the women up in here.
Nephew, nah.
Yo,
Oh Lord,
I'm just playing with you, man. She said,
Lord
she said,
help
she
my
said, I was just
nephew.
curious. She said, I was just curious. Gamer, bro, what
Well,
you doing over there, man? Come on, man.
I know my father. I know my dad is in the chat, and I know my mom's in the chat.
I don't know.
Man,
I
look,
don't know.
yo, that brother, man, oh my God. He got on my nerves, yo.
Who?
Stop what? It's all right.
Who got on your nerves? You took what?
The one I took off my panel.
I saw him.
Mm.
All I'm gonna say is, Lord bless us all.
Mm-hmm.
I had a night.
No. Fine. When I came in,
Huh?
Mm.
I can't even hear both. I can't hear even one. I can't hear you or
Mm.
one of you. Like,
You can't hear me?
what?
You can't hear me?
No, at first when I came in here,
Oh,
both of y'all
oh,
was talking, but I was trying to listen when what's wrong.
oh. Yeah,
Like,
I was trying to hurry up
Mm.
and get him down.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I took him out, man. I mean, man, God, if you let him talk, long enough,
Mm.
he would twist around the words because he was doing it anyway. I thought he was gonna
Mm.
tell us the day Jesus was gonna come back. Man, look, I ain't got time for all that. I'm too old for that. I'm too
And I
old for that.
know
I'm
my
too old for that.
son-in-law was
well, you
in
did
here.
not just say you too old for that.
Man, let me put it in the chat. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that, man.
You're gonna put that in, oh my God. Nephew.
I'm too old for that.
Now,
I'm sorry.
where? Nah,
Huh?
I'm just waiting for.
He said he'd be right back, but I don't know what his thinking thing is because
Motor.
he had three monitors, right? He owned one, a cell phone, but he got three monitors. I said, man, what you doing? Racing? You tell them we got racing going on. Racing. I said, what you racing horses? Who gonna sit there with three freaking monitors, dude?
Mhm. Crazy. Crazy.
And somebody say he looked like he was drunk, so he knew what he talking about.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna say he
tell.
could talk good game, put it right way. I ain't gonna say he knew what he talking about. Let me see. Wait,
Mm.
what she say? I thought the conversation was headed that way. Colin, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that.
Keep saying it. I'm too old. You don't keep saying
Hey,
it. Like, I'm too old for
I
this.
appreciate y'all coming up here to save me though. I owe y'all, I owe both of y'all. I'm too old for that. Or
See, keep that. Nephew.
huh?
Mm-mm. You're so
Colleen
funny.
knows she's just trying to stir some drama. I'm too old for that. 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 I'm close for that.
You know what? And I got a feeling my daughter done this live.
Who is that? Don't you want
Who
to
you?
share? You want to share some Pillsbury Doughboy? You want to share?
Oh my goodness, nephew.
Gave my brother.
Huh?
Anyway,
I am too old.
he said, what is that, silver or gold? I said, no, this stainless steel. I should have said, man, this is platinum. Just to see what he's gonna say. But I ain't gonna lie to him. It's stainless steel, man. I paid on my neck right now. I got 13. I got about $22 on my neck. But it looked like I got more than that on him. I got $322 on my neck because the Pillsbury Doughboy cost $300. Who was this? Oh, he coming back on here. Okay. What the hell? This dude got a cat, yo.
Why?
Yo, hold up. Yo, what's up?
Let the cat up, man. I'm not feeding you. Let
Who
the feed.
who is the cat?
I'm the cat. I'm the cat. I'm not feeding you. It's not funny. What? I got my Snapchat open. Okay.
What in
Mhm.
the?
I know you think I'm sleepy.
Oh, I gotta leave. All right. And I'll continue up.
He the cat.
Yeah, I gotta leave. Look at that echo. I don't.
Man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, I got a lot of cameras, but man, I ain't no freaking weirdo. I like to have multiple monitors, and it's not like I use them all. I mean, I a lot of times I'll use like 4 or 3 of them, but five of them is pretty freaking rare. I ain't gonna lie, but I have.
Yeah, that cat look odd, man. That's some odd. It's cool as crap though.
You know, I can really piss you off. And,
That cat boy. What the hell?
wait, this one. Now, wait a second. Don't you guys ever get any? Don't you guys get any sexual ideas?
What the hell?
They don't make fun of my unmade bed.
Dude, really? Really, dude? Major echo.
What, dude?
And who is that? Kate Jenner? Wow.
We can just stick with something corny.
Yeah, let's see. Somebody echoing. Let me see what's up. Is it which one of y'all echo? Which one y'all got a TV on?
Wait, hold on. Did I no, I didn't go to your YouTube channel on my
No, not Gamer Bro, you got TV on. Alvin got TV on. Okay. Somebody echoing. I got to find out who it is first.
I got echo cancellation on, so it should be good.
Wow. Wow, man, y'all something else. Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, look, they got like tons of filters, man. I mean, they got like I can put my camera. I can be a guy. I can be a girl. I could even be a baby. What is a baby? I forgot where the baby's at. Like, it can be a walnut. Can be a
Gamer bro, why you so quiet, homie?
Nice. I'm over here looking. I'm over here looking at it.
Man, oh my God. Help him, Lord. He freaking SpongeBob out. Wow.
No comment.
No comment. I ain't got no comment either.
Me either. I got the.
You want a cookie?
No, right?
I like my bacon. Hey, I made this one. I literally actually made. I made this one too. You believe this? I made this filter. I made it. This was me. I made this whole entire thing, the whole entire design. Yeah. I based the model off of the cat, but it still didn't line up right. Like, it's perfect though. I did a good job. I think the lips kind of match up. Oh, I gave up. I wanted it to be perfect. And then I literally click on it twice, and it brings the sand backward. This is the background that made the background, like of the person. This is the facial that made the background. Like, I put this background as the texture on the face. This is pretty funny, right? I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. It was lazy. And look, this is Premiere Hell, right? Look, Premiere Hell. Like, I made this one.
Yeah, what that stand for anyway?
I don't know. Premiere Hell, like, and then I made this for God the Good One. He's a funny dude. It's just funny stuff, man. He can make all sorts of cool filters on it, man. I swear, it's just something I had a little bit of time with, Like,
that's weird right there, bro.
I spent a lot of time making filters on it, and I got bored. I got bored because I couldn't do this. If I could do this, I wouldn't get very bored.
There you go, Tucker Bro. Tucker Bro. There you go.
That's my papa. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest of them all? Pikachu.
Freaking Pokemon.
I'm blue and
Alvin, why you so quiet, brother?
No comment.
Anybody wants some magic mushroom? Anybody try some magic mushroom?
Cartman.
Anyway, I kind of just sit with this cat because it's just like everybody knows me as this cat. It's like, I can go Cheetos on your ass.
The Cheeto Man. It came up from an Alvin. Y'all good? Hey, this is TV. Say y'all good over there?
Yeah, I am.
They're laughing too hard. I'd be like, damn, if you didn't bring this bastard back up, I wouldn't be able to laugh at this. Freaking, I don't even know what color he is. He's orange, purple, green, yellow, green. I can't even be racist. Damn it!
Y'all off the chain, boy.
I know, I love it. You can't even be racist. It's like, because, I'm really a black guy. I never showed you my black filter yet. I haven't found one.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm just kidding, but I'm just, I thought that would be funny. It's like a lot of people be like, but it's like creepy. Like a lot of people like look at this cat. You don't have. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white. You're gonna be a fucking orange cat. You know, you could be this cat. Then you might have brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. But that doesn't tell you who you are. Just like the color of your damn skin doesn't tell you who you are. It's like so stupid. Like a lot of people like think it's like everything's all like freaking colors and like all I'm saying is I'm a little freaking pissed off that I don't have black skin, so I'm just a tiny bit jealous. All right, and so not because I'm racist, just because I'm a little freaking jealous. Because you know what? I get sunburned. You don't. I have to wear sunscreen. You don't. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Thinking that everything's all freaking equal. No, I have to buy sunscreen. I have never heard of such a thing. Isn't that true? You guys don't have to buy sunscreen, right? You guys don't have to worry about sunburns. You guys don't have. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, let's just say you guys been in the sun. We've been cooped up in the igloo in the freaking North Pole.
He gotta go, bro. I don't know what he's talking about, TV. I don't know, but he got to go. Cast him. Yeah, y'all gotta cast him in the pit of hell because he gotta go.
Yo, he talking about. I don't know what he's talking. I'm over here listening. I'm like, what? He was talking about. He wish he was black.
Oh, Jesus.
Yo.
Because his skin color. He thought he
gotta
was
go.
black.
I'm removing him out the chat. He gotta go. I don't want. He trying to come. What the hell? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
What the
Hold on a
hell is
minute.
going on?
Hold on. Dude, we ain't got shit to talk about, bro. Yeah, get the oil. I'm about to start testing here in a minute.
What you say, Brian?
Well,
Get the oil, because
nephew.
I'm about to start testing here in a minute.
Okay. I got you.
I don't get that. I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell you're talking about.
What? What, nephew? Oh,
You started acting crazy, man. He's still in my freaking damn box. He ain't coming back. I ain't gonna let him come back. Dude, you crazy, yo.
It's like I need to get my subscribers going up, and I
That's
need.
good.
Now, good. Guess what? I just
Yeah.
dropped. I think I dropped a couple videos. I think it was yesterday. So,
Oh, hell no.
what? What, nephew? Nephew, what?
Hell no.
Nephew, what?
You got me. Oh, you got me messed up.
Nephew, what?
No, I gotta screenshot this first. Wait a minute, I gotta screenshot it before I go away. I'm about to tell him he about to get effed up. He about to get effed up for real.
What is it, nephew?
Wait.
Hold on.
Hold on. this bullshit. He messing with the right one today.
Mm. Mm.
I know you've been drinking beer, but what you just not said just now, you got me fucked up.
What is it,
Otto, you
nephew?
know what? To be honest with you, Otto invite him back up here so I can cuss his white ass out. Because of what he because of because of what he told me.
Nephew, what?
You
Yeah,
was
me fucked up.
drinking.
He in my inbox. I ain't got time to talk to him, man. If I invite him back up here, my dad gonna come in here and wanna know what's going on. I'm gonna be laying his butt out. He told me, he said, I will pay you if you can show me what I did wrong. But then he turned around and said, I don't understand myself. I've been drinking beer. We already know he's drunk. I mean, what the hell?
Clearly.
He in my private chat.
Wait a minute.
I'm still in the back. Okay. Cuss me out. I need to know. Dude, I'm done.
Mm, 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 mm.
He really don't want this. I lose my religion. Y'all really have to get the oil for sure. He said he's still in the back. Let me see if he's still back here. Hold on. Oh, he is
Don't bring
still
him
back
up.
here.
He
Huh?
is?
Hey,
Yeah, he's
what?
still back here.
Yeah, I want. All right, Brian.
Huh? So what?
You gonna bring him back up here?
Nope. I'm gonna ban him from the studio.
Mm.
He ain't back out there. He kicked out. Lord, throw the oil on me. Oh, oh, oh. Rub my face down, Lord. Rub my mouth. Rub my mouth down, Lord.
Mm.
Let me hold on. I got to put on me. Oh, rub it down. Rub it down. Rub it down.
Oh, shit.
He one of those. If I catch him in the street, I'm gonna pull up on him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
It got me heated. If y'all see him in the chat, delete him ASAP.
On my channel, but I'm stopping it.
I don't want him in my chat at all.
He said, "I'll pay you." What?
At all. He got me heated so bad. If you touch my face, your finger fall off. See, that's a side of me y'all ain't never seen before. I really don't want to bring it out online because if I do, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. What I got to say, they'll ban me. Man, I'm ready to get off here now. I swear, he didn't piss me off so bad. And then one day, I hold a future. Who is you? You just a dumb guy. Oh, wait a minute. Your mama done.
Mm.
Oh, that's it. That's him. That's him in the chat saying that.
Where's he at?
Fine.
Hold on, let me take this off. Hold on. at Pink Hale. You dumb, Mr. Hale. Y'all look at my damn. How come I can see him right there? I can't see him in here.
Wait. How many pages do we have?
Oh no, he's stupid. Block. Block. You got me effed up. Yeah, I see him in here. This is EZTV got one on. Dude, man. Come in here with that crap. And he's still coming up in here. You stupid T-Raw. Wow. I say your mama done.
Damn. Brian says,
I'm done with all y'all crackerheads.
"Oh, what?
Uh-oh, it got me cussing. I got to see it.
He coming back with another page every 5 seconds."
Y'all get your
What?
oil ready. Got your oil ready? Watch this comment I'm putting
Yeah.
up. You got your oil ready, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
No, you don't want to see that. Oh, y'all can kiss my ass.
What in the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
Man,
No.
Hold the hell up. What just happened?
This dude coming. He come on with different pages every time. Coming here with different pages, bruh. Stalking you.
You see what I put on there, don't
Huh?
you? See what I put on there, don't you? Look at my comment. Look. I highlighted. Look what I put on there.
Hold on.
I'm done with all y'all MFers that's trying to troll me. All y'all can kiss my ass.
Oh my god, my mom.
I need some more. I need some oil and some prayer.
It's just
Is the way the guy?
it
Do
is
not.
just the same guy
So y'all can kiss my ass.
over at
Yeah, I know it's the same guy. What make it so bad? Long as he was talking, he was fine. But as soon as I took him off, because he said something smart when that little cat. I listened to everything he said. And when he said something smart, I took him off. I was like, you know what? He said something about black, and then he said something else. I was like, dude, I ain't got time for that. I ain't the one.
Okay,
I meet somebody like that. Look, he even said he was drinking, so if I met that dude outside, I would beat his head in. Just for being an a-hole. Let me drink some oil.
Okay.
Man, I'm
So
pissed, dude.
basically, I just read out. I
I'm
know
pissed.
my mom was in here in the comments,
She was
She might be in the back.
but
I'm pissed.
I know my mom is surprised to see her
Come on,
son
Dana, ain't
up
for two
here.
people in here. Ain't for two people in here. He go by Pink Hale, Mr. Hale, T-Raw. What's this? Truematic.
Don't call
My
my baby
name.
so my damn page.
Man, I'm getting off here, man. I'm so pissed off right now. I don't even want to be on here.
Oh, my mama love me.
Kill for it.
Yeah, I'm about to get off, man. This is ZZTV said I cut him off. Wow.
Wow, my mom. I can't believe my mom is surprised to see me.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna get off here because my mind is saying one thing, my mouth want to say something totally different. I'm gonna get off while I say something out the way. I'm gonna hide this part right here out the way. Move that. I'm trying to get in trouble with that.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, but that's just this holy Sister Jane. I thought he said he tried to get in my live before. I ain't never seen him before. But when he popped in, he was talking all nice and everything. So I let him up. You're right. I learned from my mistakes. He won't get in here again. Now one of his little 900 people. But I'm getting ready to get off here because believe me, Sister Jane, I'm fired up to the point where I'm gonna do something I ain't got no business. So if he really want to get dirty with it, I hack his pages. I know how to hack pages. He want to go there with me, I hack his page.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm about to get off here, fellas. I can't
Okay.
do it. I don't have the willpower.
Okay.
I'll be on here tomorrow, maybe. I'm gonna get off,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, Brian.
Yeah, nephew.
All right. All right, Alan.
All right, nephew.
All right. Everybody have a blessed night. I'm the food of dummy today. I'm just so pissed off right now. I know it's the internet, but it's just the way he came up here. He talking about God and he was just I had my head going, but that's okay. I learned. I'm on a pull-up status. If I catch him again, I'm gonna hack his page this time and let him see what it feel like to get hacked. Man, I'm heated, man. Oh my God, I'm heated. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm getting off here. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Love and happiness. Hug somebody, tell me you love them. Lesson learned. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.